Yeah, just head on, straight at that gate. So, who's currently occupying my stuff? Let's have you drop all of that. Because I would like...
Axemen! Axemen!
You lot down there. You're in one.
Battle awaits!
You're in one. You're in one, because we had really good luck, actually, when we used the two-handers on that last time. Then... Who's more armoured? Oh, you guys are.
Axemen!
I think we're going to go with the axemen on there. Okay.
Axemen!
So if you go here...
Huskars!
Huskarls can go on that side.
Axemen!
You can go there.
Ready
You
for
can go
war!
there. We're just going to smash this place as hard as we possibly can.
Glory and plunder!
We're going to have all of you lot just behind them. Because those towers are going to be... Actually... We're just out of range sitting right here. So we're going to sit you right there. Shield formation, because why not?
Bowman!
And we'll have the bowmen just behind. We can send them up to support if we need to.
Javelins!
Kind of expecting we won't need to.
Horsemen!
We'll leave the horsemen there. And then the general... General I'm going to stick just behind. Like so. Glorious. Alright, off we go.
The enemy tremble before our superior numbers.
How's the performance in this game? Astonishing. I don't think I've seen any blips or anything. It's actually really good. No crashes, nothing like that. But then again, I have a good rig, so don't hold me as your standard. Oh no, there was one slight slowdown yesterday. I don't know what caused that, because it was a really small fight as well. How taxing this game to run? Again, not a good one to ask, because I have rendering stuff in the background. It's not actually rendering, but it's still open and it hogs memory. But based on that fact, and the fact that it's still running really smoothly, I would say that this game is pretty well optimized. Might have javelineers, but they're not very good at doing fire damage. And by which I mean they're not doing any fire damage.
We outnumber the enemy! Destroy their defenses!
The enemy approaches.
The enemy approaches? You mean I approach? Or am I the enemy? Has my advisor gone rogue? Like these guys are doing well. You guys are completely untouched. The javelins. The Huskarls know your long axes. You go after them, split up so that they don't shoot. Alright, so we have our Huskarls who are easily my hardest hitters. Going toe to toe with spearmen. Yeah, that's not going to end well for you. Oh, those are the spearmen. I'm okay without them. Here come the regulars. So some of the long axes are taking a bit of damage, but all in all, I would say we're doing pretty good. Axemen trying to attack me from behind. It's not very nice.
We have captured the gates!
Right, so we're not going to be shot at by the stuff here anymore. And it looks like it's just the one unit holding, no, 2 units holding out against us. So we're just going to charge everyone in to attack them. So we can attack them. Huskars are taking quite a lot of damage. Shooting me. That tower's in range. Crikey, that's a long way. Yeah, the Huskars did take a lot of damage, actually.
See, they flee before our might.
Come on, chop them up. So it's just going to be these guys and then the general off in the center somewhere. Okay, all dead. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send the Herseer swordsman up this way. Then the axeman. Wait, you can go through here? Oh, it is technically open. You really just go through the center?
Our general is under attack!
Shift it! Shift it! Axemen! Move it, men!
Is their general?
The enemy is routing!
I'm genuinely surprised I haven't seen him yet. Is that tower shooting at me? We may be burning 1 or 2 things now that we're here.
These isles are ours by right! Huskars! So be it! Axemen! Hurry! Herseer!
Alright, so I want the Herseer in a fairly narrow formation, because I want to provoke these guys into attacking the Herseer, then these guys can charge them in the back and really cut through them like butter. Big, heavy axes tend to do that. Finally, cities that look like they could actually be cities. Yeah, the sieges in this and the cities in this are glorious. Like, they were good in Attila. They're better here. Like, they've done an astonishing job on this.
They won't take us alive! They're outnumbered! Quick now! Hurry!
The settlement is on fire!
Stop burning stuff, you silly Vikings. I know that's like trying to tell someone to stop breathing, but still. We're trying to capture this place.
Herseer! Speed it up!
Come on, attack me.
Hurry! Battle orders! Herseer! Take no prisoner! Speed it up! Huskars! Move it, men! Make haste!
Oh, they're just spearmen? I thought they were actually going to be a general bodyguard. They're going to get annihilated.
Attack! Pursue! Got them! Huskos!
We're capturing a victory point.
Okay, this looks a bit silly. Little bit of clipping going on.
They flee before our fight.
I'll do it before I take too much damage from the towers. Glorious. So yeah, unfortunately the unit that took the most damage were my Huskarls. So they're almost certainly going to be losing some experience, which is very annoying. But we lost 278, they lost 691. Not bad for a siege. Guthrum's done it again. I wonder if this is going to be one I can liberate. No, it's just
For glory!
alright.
You can rely on us.
Buildings need repair. Oh, we got a Stadforsker forge. And all of you could be upgraded once that's been repaired. Right, I do need a governor, this is true. So I have a new son, which is Eoric. Are you any good? Forward thinker, siege holdout is increased. Zeal and governance, you're a trader, so market cost is reduced. You have lower corruption, you are a pawn governor. So all of my sons are like really good at governing stuff. I mean, you have the most bonuses when governing market cities, which this is not. Offers Hall, the first ruthless unifier of the Saxon people is remembered by this famous hall. Oh, cool. Neither are you. You are, so we could move him to Canterbury. Then if... What's Hrothgar? Hrothgar is a farm-producing person, right? That's why I put you there. And this is definitely not farming. Take a look at my faction leaders again. Be nice if they showed a little bit more information here too. So Carl is... who knows where? Suffolk. And Suffolk is a what? Not going to tell me yet. I'm just going to have to go through these manually. So Essex is a military place. Godwin is a... wrong button. Right. Oh, there we go. Double click on him. You are a miner. So you do industrial things. I mean, Essex is not a bad place for that, but I have a feeling that Tamworth is actually going to be better. Because you get a plus 30% increase from industrial, although that's a 30% increase on nothing right now. Where was the iron? Northampton. You would be better in Northampton, I think. Although this is also a lot of farming here. I might reduce the amount of farm production that we're getting in Northampton and replace you with industrial instead. Middlesex is 100% a marketplace, and I'm pretty sure that Oslak is a market person. Actually, you're neutral, so I could well send you to Tamworth. Although, with your ridiculous amount of governance, I kind of want you to be in one of my wealthier places. Norfolk, Liffing is my heir. I don't really want to send him to a dangerous spot, although he's a bonus farmer. You know what? He would be the best option. So Lifing's going to take over Tamworth. Lifing, where are you? And then Norfolk is going to be Yorick instead. Okay. Good enough. Although I'm going to need to be careful about Tamworth. If he dies, then I lose my heir. If that gets invaded. Getting our trained spearmen next turn. We've still got a bit of money, but I don't think enough for any buildings. Okay. So Mercia just took Stafford, so they're on the move. Which I am okay with. Because I want to try and take some more of those small settlements in that area. So I can get a full province rather than just the capital. You're going for London, aren't you? Lychen's dead. Viking raids, Dubgale. Our scouts are reporting that a small raiding force from Dubgale has been approaching Britannia from the north. So, hopefully not my problem. We've got trained spearmen now.
Enemy blood will flow.
And both of these places are part of
We'll
Tamworth.
see this through.
Okay, I cannot afford to improve everyone. So we're going to improve the king. We're going to improve the Huscarls. All of them, if I can. You need to be upgraded. Ah, now you have. You guys can get upgraded. And now I'm out of money. So we're on silver level sword and shields rather than bronze.
Our foes shall fall. Yes! As commanded.
The next turn we'll take Stafford. And at that point I'll probably piece them out. Yeah, all of this is part of Chester. Which, again, wouldn't be a bad option, but now I'm expanding quite far out. And it could potentially be quite difficult to hold on to that stuff. Right, new technology. Come on, civics. Urgh. So we could upgrade our spearmen. Increase their upkeep cost but reduce their recruitment cost, which I don't think I particularly want to do. Or we could try and get better... Oh, we could get siege warfare. Hold on. We would be able to build siege engines. Artillery is not available until down there. I've not been having a problem with sieges, so I think we're going to go and upgrade our archery instead. That makes the most sense. Then some of our people are probably pissy because we have estates to give away. So let's give Lichfield away to... Do I want to give it to Godwin? Yeah, okay, Godwin's finally happy. He's got what he wanted, he's got a piece of land. He can start farming it and all of that stuff. Yay. Right. We actually have quite a large food surplus at this point. I mean, the replenishment is nice, but I could probably do with fielding some more troops or another army. Are you attacking? Yeah, you are attacking me. You're attacking me in a village. You're sieging me in a village. Okay. I wonder if Lichfield's going to be able to reinforce me. Not Lichfield, whatever that place was. I should have moved my other armies. You're going for
This is
Meldon.
about more than our feelings. Friendship has advantages.
Eric, who is just a standard Viking ruler. Viking by name, Viking by nature. Wow, his traits are interesting. Never to be trusted. Unlikely to keep treaties. Sure to fall off for diplomatic events and treaties. Classic Viking. Stereotypical Viking, this man remains foolish enough to jump at any chance for a fight. Xenophobic. Diplomatic penalty against all cultures, including his own. Viking by name, Viking by nature. He is extremely unlikely to break treaties.
I should not.
No. No. I think that's the very definition of a bad idea. Alright. Let's go and make sure that these guys are in reasonable places. It will take you a while to attack Colchester, so I'm going to stick you in Meldoon. Wait, did I... Oh, I put you at sea. I did not mean to put you at sea. Let's do that. Let's upgrade you, so that you're going to be better able to fight.
You can rely on us. To war we go.
And apparently I can upgrade these guys, even though I'm not actually... while I'm under siege. Fine. Alright, let's go fight these guys back. Seeing as we outnumber them, I'm going to assume that the quality of my troops is better, although they actually have some Royal Thanes. So they actually have some high-level guys. Slightly in my favour. Is this against their king? No. It's just an army. So the Royal Thane's going to be dangerous. My own hard hitters are depleted a little. A couple of long axemen, a couple of those. A lot of cavalry, although actually the cavalry is pretty badly injured. Are there actual naval units you can construct? You can... Not sure. There must be, because you can play as the Sea Vikings, and their whole thing is about naval attacks. So I would assume that they can. Maybe it's a building type. But you can just go to sea, like you saw me do accidentally there, where I used the harbour to create a fleet. When really what I was trying to do was garrison the city. And yes, there are naval battles. Reigning. I have archer superiority, so no. That looks good. Pretty sure I have archer superiority. Yeah, they have no archers. They have some skirmishers, but no archers. And then there's the town. And then I guess because I'm the one attacking, I can't actually really use the town. Though this is a different model, again. Oh, why could they not do this in just regular Attila? Pretty sure this is a different model, because the other towns didn't have this outskirty bit. Anyway. I could try and use the very edge of the town to defend in. But also I don't really want them taking damage. What's that? Oh, it's a lumber mill. There probably is actually a lumber mill in this town. Like, that type of thing is shown up. Their cavalry is really strong. And actually, Bussy, you would like this game, because cavalry requires micromanagement, but oh man, if you get it right, you get it so right. It's much easier to do the hit and run tactics that cavalry should do. They don't get bogged down quite so easily. They're also extremely squishy, though. No knights yet. Although I suspect that Wessex can get knights. Or at least early knights. This is still like 800 and something. Knights didn't really appear until the Normans. I mean, we could try and fight in the forests over on this side. Try and get their horsemen in the woods. I thought I have my own horsemen. I only have one unit of spearmen is my problem. I can shoot them though. Alright, let's grab our army and just do this. Then in the centre, I'm going to do something a little different than I usually do.
Axemen!
I'm going to put my Huscarls in the very middle of my line. Because they are slower than the long axes, but they do a buttload of damage. So we're going to put you there. We're going to flank you with the Herseer. So we have something a little more tanky. See if I can center you properly. Otherwise I'll send my OCD crazy. Then Marauders. No, let's put some regular axemen. Actually, I should put you over on that side. Axemen. Axemen.
Axemen!
And then Axemen. Then the Marauders. Because I can use them to pin these guys in place if they do start to break. And also this means that my flanks aren't going to get eroded by cavalry charges. Then I'm going to put both of my cavalry on the right flank. I'm going to put my long axes just a little behind on the left flank. Something like that. I'm going to put my spearmen, fairly deep unit, right there. Archers. There. King. Making sure that his aura covers everything. Pretty much does. Right, and that's everyone. Oh no, it's not. Javelins, of course. I always forget I have you. Actually, let's put the javelin on the flank. Alright, come at me, bro. Wouldn't that make your centre susceptible to archer fire? Yes. However, they almost always attack into the centre, so if they do come under fire, I just pull these guys back or stick them behind the shield guys. And also, they have no archers. Archers! That's the main reason. And I can spread them out to make them less susceptible to archers. Just need to remember to undo that as soon as the enemy actually gets close. Archers! Glory and plunder! Oh, the other thing I wanted to do is, can I get that display to always show? Game settings. Unit tool tap, expand mode. That's not what I want. I don't know what the marker scale is. Oh, it's those. Because what I want is when you press space and you get these details, I want those always there. I guess you don't necessarily need them. The unit's actually pretty well equipped. Fire your missiles! Brace for enemy charge! Cavalry! And then break down! Oh. Just in time. Turn around, people. Turn around. You'll thank me later. Nope, they didn't turn around in time. I did get the counter charge in, and I outnumber their horsemen. 2 on 2, I win.
They flee before our might. The men have been routed. They are leaving the field.
Who got routed? Really, my horsemen? Oh, because they have Thanes. Yeah, okay, that was fair. You turn around and attack them. Shoot them. Archers. Shoot them. Skulls cut through them pretty quickly. Get them in the back. Thanks both of you. Skulls, turn around. There you go.
Our general is under attack. The battle is turning in our favor. Up the pace, men. Agree. State your orders.
Where are their elite. There they are. So this centre is going to be very hard to break. Except, of course, for the fact that I've got charge bonus long axes coming in from behind them. And these are more devastating than cavalry charges. Done properly. You're a little isolated there. My cavalry have recovered. So let's go and deal with them. Actually, no, don't. Let's go and deal with them. Rear charge!
Charge glory and plunder! Fear! The men have lost their nerve!
Oh wow, Spearmen beat Axemen. That's actually surprising.
Commandos! Crush them! Hunters! The enemy general is dead! Where's the fight? End them! Move it back!
That helps. And with that, their army starts to collapse. This is definitely not a good example of how to do a battle bow.
Our men run from the enemy! This is
Was not
shameful!
quite on the ball as much as I often am. Alright, you go and hunt them down. You just continue to chase them. And there's our victory. We do, however, need to chase. So you lot... Chase. Oh, those are horsemen? Yeah, you're not catching them. Never mind.
Feared. Got them. That's how to do it.
Yeah, I lost 500 men. Could have done better, should have done better.
By the gods, we won!
But then again, I've had far less problems fighting against Mercia than I did against Wessex. Wessex put up one hell of a struggle, and I was generally worried that I would lose. Also, our banners are way too similar. Spearmen, Spearmen, Axemen. Lots of Axemen.
God was not with us.